there.
Yeah, I think there might be a Zoom option to automatically upload every meeting. But that means, Catherine, would you mind sharing with us your CWID email and phone number again, please? Because I forgot to, or unless someone wrote it down. Kai.
I'll write it again in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I forgot to write it down. I'll write it down right now that you send it. Okay, I'm gonna send the link again. So since we got, like, we did the basic versions, I think we should do, like, I don't know, like a letter across the board. We could try like an M for MPS.
Yeah, let's do an M.
Yeah. I'm gonna put an example right now. All right, let me just share these links again. I'm gonna do the first game board. Okay. Thank you, Catherine.
You're welcome.
All right, those are the links. Okay. We'll do the third call sequence. And this is what it should look like in the end when you call bingo, a big M. Okay. So, oh, what happened here? All right. So first one, cut your own hair. Finish the book. I actually didn't even choose a game board. Okay, let me do that. I can't even see it. There we go. All right. Binge watched a series in one day. Stayed up until 5 a.m. Celebrated a birthday. Cooked or baked a new dish. Lots of that. My mom was so relieved I was finally cooking. Journaled. Lost track of the days for a week. Ran out of toilet paper. Groceries from Amazon. Downloaded TikTok. Applied for a mail-in ballot. Hosted a game night. I did a lot of virtual game nights, which was fun. Online challenges. Drive-by party. Dressed up to Walmart. Thought you had COVID-19. home workout. Yeah, I did that for like the first week of quarantine. That's about it.
Oh my god, I had no idea my microphone has been muted this entire time, and I've just been talking to myself, and I'm like, wait, I don't understand why nobody's
Yeah,
answering me.
You. How long
Wow,
have you
okay.
talked to us?
It's because, like, I'm used to being on my computer, and, like, I forget, like, on your phone, like, it's so different. Whoops.
No worries. Virtual happy hour.
My parents did so many of those.
Bless.
They were, like, always on, like, FaceTime or whatever with their neighbors.
That's so funny. Colored or painted? Talk to your plants. Gave up pants.
Always.
Sure.
Is it too early for a drink? Meditated. Is that it? No bingo?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
We could do the Well, did anyone get the traditional bingo? Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I did technically. Yeah.
Yeah, I got bingo.
Who? I'm not looking at the.
Me, Catherine.
Oh, okay. Wow, she's just rolling them in today. Great. Okay. Well, that's what we have for today. So, we have about 15 minutes left. So, in this time, I definitely also want to give you guys a heads up about events that we have coming up. So, next week we're gonna have a guest speaker from Crisis Text Line, which is really important for us, like, to touch base on that, especially because I believe this month is Suicide Awareness Month. So they'll be coming in and giving us some information about their organization. And the following, I think 2 weeks after, if I'm not mistaken, we're having a voter registration event, which will be on campus. But after that, the majority of our events will continue to be online through Zoom. So make sure that you add our Instagram page and or engage so that you can stay up to date and you know have all the information to log on and stuff. And yeah, before we go, I'd like to do I forgot to go through eBoard introduction so you know who we all are. I am the president of MPS. I'm a junior psychology major with a double minor in gender, sexuality, women's studies, and Latinx studies. What else can I share about myself? Like a fun fact, I'm a huge bookworm. I made it a goal to try to read 100 books this year, and I'm like, I think 70 books in, so that's been pretty good. And yes, I'm a big nerd. And I will pass it over to our VP, Alexa.
I'm Alexa. I'm a psychology major, and I'm double minoring in cognitive science and gender studies. I don't know if I already mentioned that I was a junior. Kind of blinking. I worked today, so I don't know, long day. Anywho, fun fact, I collect records for fun. I have them all over my wall. You could kind of see it. Yeah, you could see that. And then I just have stacks on stacks on stacks from my dad, my grandfather, and then ones that I've got on my own. So I'll hand it over to Kai.
I'm Kai, senior, psychology major, no minor, because I gave up on business. Fun fact, recently found out that I have ADHD, so a lot of my life has been making a lot more sense recently. Hand it off to
Good to
Kiara.
know.
I'm Kiara. I do PR and communication for the club. I am a junior. I'm a psychology major with a minor in hopefully sociology soon, but I have a minor in nutrition. Fun fact about me, I like film photography. I'm hoping to get back into it because I recently just found one of my film cameras. But yeah, I think that's everything. And we also have Judy, who's our treasurer, but she's not here at the moment.
Yeah, she wasn't able to make it today, but if you guys are able to make it next week, you will meet her. If you guys wouldn't mind, if your microphones are available, kind of use the same format. So, like, what year are you, major, minors, and a fun fact about yourself.
So my name is Catherine. This is my first semester in Montclair. It's not how I would have expected it to go or be, but I am doing my major in psychology and my minor in work. So far, I'm starting to get used to taking all the classes online. It's going really smoothly, thank God. Fun fact about me, let's see, I have a Siberian Husky. He's 5 years old. He's like a baby. He's like the baby of the house. Let's see. When I'm not in school, I am a full-time I work pharmacy as a pharmacy technician. And yeah, I like to socialize and go out there and explore, and that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So my name's Steph. I'm a senior. I'm a psychology major with a minor in criminal justice. And a fun fact is that I want to go to California for grad school. They have a program that is a dual master's degree in counseling and forensic psychology. So that's my top program at the moment that I'm looking to get into. And I think I went to high school with Melanie. You went to PC?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, okay. You look exactly like another Melanie I know.
That's so funny because I live in Passaic now. I didn't at the time like that I went to high school. I actually graduated from North Bergen, but I live in Passaic now, and there are people that I'll meet and they'll think that we went to high school and they swear that I look like somebody. So maybe there is a Melanie who looks just like me that you graduated with.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that everyone? Oh yeah.
So this is like the first time that I joined this meeting, and I didn't really know much about it. Now I kind of see what we do. I just want to know more about it. So, like, do you guys meet like every week, every Wednesday?
Yes, we do meet every Wednesday. Typically from 3:30 to 4:30. The only reason we met today from 2:30 to 3:30 is for the org fair, since it finishes at 3:30. But yeah, so right now we would begin, setting up for our weekly meetings again at 3:30. And basically our mission as a club is to integrate multiculturalism into psychology. And we define that like very broadly, in the sense that we want to kind of see different perspectives of gender, sexuality, ability and disability, and the list can go on. So we have guest speakers who are aimed towards shedding light on different multicultural issues. They can be like social justice issues, and we've had like co-sponsorships with the Office of Social Justice and Diversity to kind of shed light on those kind of issues. We have a lot of professional development workshops on occasion as well, to help you guys thrive in the field of psychology in general. And overall, I feel like our mission is also to help you guys, you know, regardless of what your backgrounds look like, you know, try to make sure that the resources we bring in can kind of fit everyone given your unique characteristics, you know what I mean? If anyone else on the e-board wants to share like their impressions of, you know, what MPS is, that would be much appreciated.
It definitely summed it up very well, but I mean, especially like this group kind of gives you the opportunity to give like your own personal story, information, like just anything. And it's easy to discuss with everybody, which is nice. So it's not just like, oh, you're learning all these things, but it's like we can all talk about like a topic or whatever it is as a group, and it's nice.
I also think that MPS is able to like bring some current events into the world of psychology. Like I feel like a lot of times in class we kind of learn about the same people, and although those applications are relevant and important in learning about psychology, I can feel like sometimes they get repetitive and you often don't see people that look like you in what you're learning. And so I think that this group just brings that point of view into psychology and what we want to learn about.
I think everything definitely was summed up very nicely. I apologize if you hear a screaming child in the background. I do have my sign up to let them know to be quiet, but they just don't know how to read, I guess. But yeah, being in this club for the year and a half that I've been on the e-board has definitely taught me a lot interpersonally about like reaching out to people and the importance of culture in all disciplines, whether it's psychology or just in any sort of field, but also just personally for myself, learning that I do have a place, especially since coming here to Montclair, I've noticed that I am one of extremely few Black men in all of my psychology classes, so that not only motivates me to keep going so that hopefully in the future there will be more Black men in the field, but also just in general, opening up the field and having different points of views to hear from and to speak on is definitely exciting to me, I should say.
Thank you all for letting me understand more about the club.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to. All right. Well, if anyone else has more questions, ask now, or if you come up with anything later on, reach out to our email, our Instagram, wherever. And yeah, definitely stay on the loop with the events that we have coming up this semester. We're really excited to connect with you all. And thank you so much for joining us today. Catherine, we will follow up with you on the gift card. And
If you guys want to, I think if they like request us to like follow us on Engage, or I forget like exactly how that works. That way you can keep getting all the notifications. Like if you want to come around on the Wednesdays that we meet, then definitely, I don't know, give it a thumbs up, or I believe like you go to the page and there should be a spot where you can like request to be a member or something like that, right? Or you can like follow us on Engage, that way like she shows up. Because I've had a couple people, like I got like a notification through Engage that said like, oh, so-and-so wants to join the page, and then I could accept it.
Okay.
So I think that's a thing. I might be wrong though. I can take a look really quick.
Thank you, Alexa. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I remember, I think you could do that on HawkSync if you wanted to like add a group to your like homepage or whatever. So I think you can still do that through Engage. That way, like it's just on your like homepage and you can just check us out whenever there's an event.
Okay. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Have a great week, everyone.
You too. Take care. Nice seeing you. Nice meeting you all.
Bye.
Bye.